I'm a little late on Food Review Friday, but that's because I'm here in downtown LA, Chinatown, and checking out one of the few restaurants that are still open over here that serves Cantonese food, because that's something I crave regularly, all right? I want Cantonese food, and I'm here at Golden Tree Restaurant. It's a nice little Cantonese style place, lots of space inside, and they've got some classics and some twists. What I like about Cantonese food is that it's very easy, it's very digestible, it's very common what you get in San Francisco, that sort of thing. So when you think Hong Kong or barbecue, that sort of thing, barbecue pork, you're thinking Cantonese, chow fun, that sort of thing. So we're gonna check this place out and we'll work from there. Cheers. So one thing to keep in mind with the menu is that even if it is a Cantonese place, they don't do the barbecue here, but they do have the other stuff, the salt and pepper, the string beans, things like that. And then the different fried rices. So this is not the Sun Hong Kong style experience. So we'll see what happens there. So this is a hot and sour soup. It's got eggs, bamboo, wood ear mushroom, tofu. See how hot and spicy it is on the hatch. It's pleasant. It's sour, not too sour. And it's actually pretty good, not too spicy. It's a little thick, cornstarch and usual thickeners, so it's not a bad soup at all. Yeah. So here's the chicken fried rice. This is the traditional Cantonese style. Peas, carrots, green onions, no, minimal soy sauce, usually just salt. On the hatch. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What I like about Cantonese fried rice is that it's generally not as salty as some of the other things. Especially if you're at a good place, they'll make use of other flavors to do it. I like this a lot. I already took a couple of bites, but this is a salt and pepper squid. It's coated, it's very nice batter. Jalapenos, green onions. This is not as usual as I've seen it, but it's still pretty good. Down the hatch. Batter's a little thicker than I'm used to, but it's a nice balance of salt and MSG. You've got a little bit of spice, not too spicy at all. Yeah, I like it. All right, this is a Singapore noodles. They've got chicken, they've got curry, they've got shrimp, and a rice noodle base. Let's dig in. Lots of curry. Not very spicy at all. It still has that curry kick in. It's not bad. It's got a lot of meat in it. It's got a lot of filling. Eggs, chicken, shrimp. I like this too. It's a good dish. All right, let's talk about Golden Tree Restaurant in Los Angeles. Overall, not bad. Good food, good service, good portions. You've got all the prerequisites for a basically good experience at the restaurant. Here's the thing though. There's always going to be something. Every recipe is going to have variations, but some things just result in a little more of a discrepancy than others. The calamari was well seasoned and well flavored, but the batter was just a little too thick. The hot and sour soup was great, but it felt more like a glop because they had thickened it so much. The fried rice was good. Actually, I personally like the fried rice most. It had just about everything, but it could have just used a little more of everything, little more meat, little more flavor, all sorts of things. But it was actually quite good. I like it a lot. And of course, the Singapore noodle, the flavors are good. The meat filling, there's a lot of toppings in there, but the noodles are not the usual kind. It was a little too thick. It was a little al dente, and that's me being picky as a Chinese guy, even if I'm not Cantonese. But I have certain expectations of what good Cantonese food is. So Golden Tree as a whole, great experience. You definitely want to check it out, especially late night. There's only a few late night options open in downtown LA. And is it worth it? Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you don't have to pay for parking, because the food was good, the service was fast, but everything could have been, it was good, and we'll leave it at that. It was a good experience. So worth going to. Are there better options? Probably. And but they're not going to be open late. So you got to have some compromises here and there. So overall, not a bad experience. I still encourage you to check it out. And so thus the verdict for Golden Tree Restaurant, that's good. That's got food. Good stuff. Worth checking out. Cheers, everyone.